Have you ever woken to find yourself lost in an unfamiliar forest with no memory of how you got there? That's what happened to me one fateful morning. As the mist faded, I spotted a ramshackle hut in the distance and figured it was as good a place as any to start figuring things out. Little did I know the journey that small shelter would begin. Those first days in the hut were lonely and long. I busied myself repairing what I could and exploring the area, hoping to find some clue about my strange predicament. One night, as storm clouds gathered, an idea came to me. What if I could build not just a shelter, but a home? And so my project began, not knowing then how high it would go. Each dawn, I awoke with renewed purpose, adding beams, boards, and bricks through rain or shine. Slowly but surely, the small shack expanded, becoming increasingly elaborate as imagination met inspiration. Before I knew it, an entire month had passed in what seemed the blink of an eye. The structure was now much more than simple refuge. It had become an aspiring castle in the woods. But was it enough? And what would the next phase bring? The challenges of each new building phase pushed me far beyond what I ever thought I was capable of. Errors were made, plans redrawn, and frustration mounted more than once. But each problem overcome filled me with fresh confidence, and the support of forest friends old and new buoyed my spirit. Before long, 2 months had slipped by like a dream. My once meager shelter was now a veritable manor, yet I still yearned to go higher. And so my quest continued, each new dawn presenting fresh rewards and risks as I stretched myself to new limits. Before I knew it, a full season had turned. As I stood atop my creation surveying the landscape on the final morning, a sense of awe, achievement, and untold possibility swept over me. My journey in this mysterious forest may have begun in a simple shack, but through perseverance and community, it had become a castle among the trees. My time here was done, but the lessons of this monumental escape would stay with me wherever the future may lead. A new day dawned as I took one last lingering look from my mountaintop manor. It was time to set out once more into the unknown as my forest odyssey drew to a close. But where would the paths of this mysterious woodland lead me next? Only one way to find out. And so I began my descent, unsure what lay beyond, yet buoyed by all I had learned. Before me stretched the verdant realm I had called home these past moons, its secrets still only partly revealed. What adventures might the deeper glades hold? I followed the meandering trail, senses open to all the woods might send my way. The forest awakened all around, a bustling community of squirrels, birds, and other residents large and small. I walked among them unnoticed, part of the natural rhythms once more. All was as it had been that first day, yet something was different within me too. The shelter builder had become an explorer, and where once was fear, now resilience stood ready. My tale was far from over. This was only the beginning.